Finally, I got the HTC One M9 for review, and since the presentation here in my country, people from HTC asked me, what does it look like? What do you think about it? It's obvious they asked me what I think about it because Samsung is everywhere. Like everywhere. And this device, women will buy this, compared to the iPhone. I think they'll have to think about it big time, because this is like a piece of jewelry. Before I got it for review, I thought, what? This is like the same HTC One M8. It's the same device, but it's not. The details and everything, the way it looks, the way it's handcrafted, I don't know. It looks astonishing. I'm scared it will fall out from my hands and drop and scratch, but women will take care of it like a little baby. It'll be shiny and very nice, so they'll be very happy. I don't know how many women look at me, watch my reviews, so if probably they're not, probably there are more of you guys watching this, so transfer the message to your women, to your daughters, to your lovers, grandmas. Tell them to check out the HTC One M9, or if you want to have peace for a week, buy them this phone. They will be very happy.
Gadget Compare.
I'm not a sexist, but I'll tell you why women should buy this phone. It's just made so perfect, and as I said in the beginning, this is like a designer's dream. Ergonomically, it's not the best device ever. Those keys on the side are very, very, very thin. I don't have a feeling while touching them. You don't get the keys below the screen. Their virtual keys are part of the screen. They could have been down below. And ergonomics is really not the best, but Ferrari is not the most comfortable car in the world, and this is kind of a Ferrari in the smartphone world. I'd be terrified if it dropped from my hand, but women will take care of it like a little baby, and it'll always be shiny and nice, the way it's supposed to be. The display is pretty good, very good. I couldn't say perfect because Galaxy S6 and S6 Edge have a perfect display, but this one is pretty good. Maybe you can say it doesn't have some ultra resolution like Samsung or LG, but this resolution, 441 ppi pixel density, is really good enough. Great viewing angles. This glass looks perfect. It's a little bit darker than Samsung AMOLED displays, but colors are still rich. If you go outdoors in direct sunlight, it'll be good, it'll be usable. You have a brightness sensor, but Samsung is still better outdoors in direct sunlight. And the keyboard is something that I particularly like on this HTC. Keys are divided enough. They look very nice. You get comma and the point, but the space is too tight. So sometimes I miss the space instead of clicking comma. You don't get numbers on top. You should get numbers on top, but what can you do? It's still a very good keyboard. And the Android on this device with this new HTC Sense update looks very good. I love the way Lollipop looks. It's much better than before. Still, it's not as intuitive, as good as on LG and Samsung Android devices, but it's good. This upper dashboard, you can draw it once and then you have to draw it twice. I didn't notice this at the beginning. It's not the most intuitive interface, but it's more intuitive than before. Aesthetically, everything looks very, very appealing, and this is probably the best looking design on Android devices. So it's not just beautiful from the outside, it's beautiful on the inside. You get all the applications, nice widgets, so it's pretty good. And the best part of HTC One M8 is definitely the two front speakers. They look nice, but they sound even better. And if you're into listening music, watching YouTube videos, This is the sound that you'll get only on this HTC. It's very rich, it's loud, just perfect. And I'll also mention it has a front 4 megapixel camera that is taken from HTC One M7. The rear camera from HTC One M7 is now front camera on One M8. You get 20 megapixel on camera on the rear. Cameras are pretty good, but for that check my special video camera review of HTC One M9. And it's pretty fast. It's not as fast as Galaxy S6, but to check out the Antutu benchmark gaming, does it heat up, this metal body and everything, check my special video to see how fast is HTC One M9. In the end, the feeling of this phone is almost the same as it was in the beginning. It's simply very, very beautiful. It's like a handcrafted model piece of jewelry. So all of you who are into design, into aesthetics, all of you who like to have a very, very beautiful piece of smartphone, this is the device for you. Compared to the Galaxy S6 Edge, I don't know, I had to really think about it, or you can compare it on GdgtCompare to see which grade I gave, which rating I gave to M9 or S6 Edge. But okay, I'll tell you, S6 Edge is more astonishing than this one, but you have to take it in your hand and check it for yourself. That's all. Nothing more to say. Beautiful from the outside and beautiful from the inside. The ergonomics is not the best. It could be better, but you know, Ferrari is not the most comfortable car, as I said, in the world. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't had already. Check the review of this device, as I said, on GdgtCompare.com. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram. And if you have any questions, ask below. We'll tell you everything we didn't say in this review. And thank you for watching. See you.